in 1903, and the New York Yankees have won pretty much most of them. Another big game in baseball is the All-Star Game. Arch Ward was a founder of it. He was a writer in the Chicago Tribune, and he just thought it'd be a neat idea to have the best people play in the game. Players are chosen. First way they were chosen was by the fans. They just set out polls and they elected them. And then after that, they decided to change the players and the coaches and managers so they choose who they thought were the best players and they got to play. Now it's back to the fans because it's more fun to get the fans interacted with the players and stuff. Some of the things that go on at the All-Star Game are home run derbies, where the people with the most home runs just hit home runs pretty much, and they get 10 outs. And an out is pretty much just not a home run. Another thing they have at the All-Star Game, or All-Star Weekend, is a fair, where the players just go out and interact with fans and just have a lot of fun. Then there's the game. The game is the best of the American League versus the best of the National League, and they just play a game and have fun at the game. Some of the great players that have played in baseball are like Ty Cobb, he was a Detroit Tiger, Babe Ruth, he was a New York Giant and Yankee, Lou Gehrig and Joe DiMaggio were Yankees, Hank Aaron was a Brave, and he was a Brave when he got his record of 755 home runs. Jackie Robinson was a Dodger, Brooklyn Dodger, before they went to California. Ken Griffey Jr., who still plays and is a Mariner. Mark McGwire still plays. He's a Cardinal, but he used to be an A. The Hall of Fame is in Cooperstown, New York, and most of the people that I mentioned above will more than likely be or are in the Hall of Fame. It first opened on June 12, 1939. Segregation's been a part of baseball, unfortunately, but it was segregated pretty much most of the 1900s. Instead of letting the blacks play in the white leagues, they had their own Negro leagues, and some of the great players that have played baseball and disputedly been some of the best players to ever play baseball are Satchel Paige. He was a really good pitcher who never got a chance to pitch against some of the great hitters like Joe DiMaggio and Babe Ruth. And then there's a really good hitter, Josh Gibson, who broke the record of 62 home runs before Mark McGwire, but it didn't count because it wasn't in the white league. The first black player to ever play in Major League Baseball was Jackie Robinson. I'm sure you probably knew that. He played for the Brooklyn Dodgers in 1947. Baseball ranking in the offices is the commissioner. He finalizes everything in the baseball leagues. And then there's the league president. There's two of them. One's in the American League and one's in the National League, and they straighten out their leagues if there's any problems. And there's the owners. The owners just own the clubs and straighten out their clubs. And there's managers. Managers just pretty much pay the coaches and the players and listen to whatever the owner and everybody else above them has to say. And the coaches just get paid to coach the players and teach them how to play baseball and some strategies and stuff like that. Then there's the players. The players are the low people on the list. They really don't have much to say in their part. They just go out there and play, except for when they strike, like they did a couple years ago, and that didn't help baseball because it wasn't played during the season and people didn't like that. The reserve clause is to prevent players from going to different teams at will, like whenever they want to. So they can't just leave because they get paid more somewhere else. And so they have to sign a contract and stay there for that contract. After that, they can become free agents, and any team that wants them can have them. All they have to do is wait out their contract and then sign with another team. People get into baseball by the draft. Usually they get drafted like when they're in college or high school, just getting out of high school. And they go to like 1A, 2A, 3A baseball. And they're mainly just minor league teams, like the I-Cubs are the minor league team for Chicago Cubs. And then when they get good enough, they play for the actual major league team. So as you can see, baseball has been part of this country for a long time, and that is why it's called America's pastime.